Fright Nights 2024 has come to an end, well, at least to the public. And there's no denying that the event this year has reached an all-time high with the impeccable park atmosphere, 4 solid mazes, excellent scare zones, and multiple shows around the park. So in reflection, I'll be ranking every 2024 Fright Nights attraction from worst to best, starting with number 9, which goes to the Fanta photo booth in Big Easy Boulevard. As far as photo booths go, it was well decorated, and you did get a free Fanta at the end, so I can't complain. However, it still holds nothing against the proper Fright Nights attractions. We're staying in Big Easy Boulevard for number 8, which is the It 4D experience. This is probably the best film I've seen in Thorpe's 4D cinema. The programming of the seats was excellent, and there were some nice smoke and water effects as well. Number 7, Lucifer's Lair. This year's version of Lucifer's Lair was very strong, with a great band playing rock songs, stunt and dance shows, and of course the fire show, which had some brilliant music along with it. Though it couldn't quite keep up with number 6, which goes to Creature Campus. The choreography, tied in with the amazing set, lighting and music, made it my favourite dance show I've ever seen at the park. I also found it to have a better atmosphere than Lucifer's Lair, with stealth running constantly in the background. Be sure to subscribe for more ranking videos like this, but at number 5 is survival games. Okay, to cut this maze some slack, I did make the mistake of watching a behind the scenes video before my first run through, so I've never really had that element of surprise with this maze. Though survival games has some great moments, such as being held in the cage at the start, and the intense chainsaw finale. However, it does lack in the theming department, especially when you get out of the first half of the maze and enter the arena. But the actors always do a good job with the space, and the scares and interactions you can get in this maze can be quite funny. Number 4. The Crows of Morecambe Meadow. This scare zone is so well done, and this year it came back stronger than ever with improved theming and the 2 different routes you could take towards the start of the scare zone. But with how long it is, I sort of class it as a free maze. If you went to the right this year, you were taken through a barn, which was an awesome piece of theming, and if you went to the left, you went through a more claustrophobic hay bale section where you could get some good jump scares. So in conclusion, I loved the re-rideability, well, more like re-walkability of the Crows this year, and the smoke, smell pods and audio really added to the experience. Number 3. Deadbeat. This new for 2024 Fright Nights maze, although widely appreciated for its theming, has got mixed reviews in terms of the storyline and the scares. My first run through of the maze wasn't the best, as I was at the back of my group, so I didn't get too many jump scares. However, the second run through was much stronger, as I was at the front, and as a consequence got more actor attention. I'm still not completely sold on the storyline though, as outside of the pre-show it wasn't particularly clear. And the maze did feel slightly shorter in comparison to Stitches and trailers. Number 2, Vulcan Peak. Got you there? Number 2, trailers. Before Fright Nights, I was concerned that trailers would feel like a stale attraction, as before this year it hadn't changed much and was the least intense scare maze of the bunch. And if it had returned the same as last year, I would have ranked it lower than survival games, but this year I had an absolutely amazing run through on trailers. It was full to the brim with actors and had a few new scenes which paid homage to older Fright Nights attractions such as Creek Freak Massacre and Platform 15. Although the maze hadn't changed drastically in terms of the theming, the scares were on point this year, and after going through Deadbeat prior, I really appreciated the length of this maze. So we're left with Stitches at number 1. The storytelling and immersion from the moment you step into the Emporium is fantastic, and the maze has plenty of creative scenes such as the storage room, which has a certain character, if you know you know, and the finale is so creepy. The only downside to this maze is the lack of actors. However, my last run through in half term didn't have this issue, so I think it's more of a problem for off-peak days. In my opinion, none of the other mazes can beat the creepy atmosphere, theming and storytelling that Stitches has to offer, and the fact they set it up in a marquee and have to take it down every year makes it even more impressive. That's my ranking, but what is yours? Be sure to comment down below and subscribe for more ranking videos like this. See you in the next one.